Hey, what's going on, y'all? Brother Doug here. And I'm here with the last video of 2018. First and foremost, I just want to say thank you all, even though I haven't been as consistent as I should have been this year because of other projects and just me being pretty much occupied. I just want to thank every last one of y'all, man. Every last one of you subscribers, my family actually. Y'all know I call subscribers family. However, that still doesn't mean I can't make a year in review video as I do every year. Did I do one in 2017? I don't think I did one in 2017. I think I did like a post like on Twitter, like like different categories and saying like what was the best and what was the worst. Yeah, I remember one year I didn't do it, but you guys can debate about that in the comments because right now I want to get started on what I loved and what I hated in 2018. So without further ado, let's get started. All right, so the best movie I saw this year would have to be Black Panther. Now, hear me out, hear me out, hear me out. I'm not judging it because it's a black movie. I'm not judging it because Ryan Coogler is a Bay Area and I'm a Bay Area. I'm strictly unbiased, but this, you know how I judge movies. You guys been with me for like what 10 years now since this is my 10 yeah since I started blogging 10 years ago. If I see a movie more than put it like this, more than 5 times, then yeah, it was a pretty dope movie, and I saw this movie like 7 times. So the worst movie I saw will still have to be in the MCU, Ant-Man and the Wasp. Even though, fun fact, it was filmed out here. Well, I'm actually in Reno, but it was filmed in my hometown of Vallejo. Um, the movie felt very bland to me. Like it was really no, how can I put this? Like the stakes weren't really raised with this movie. It was just like here, just like a aftermath of, well, not really aftermath of Infinity War, because the end credit scene, it shows what happens to. Yeah, I don't want to spoil too much of the movie, but anyway, Ant-Man and the Wasp was one of the worst movies I saw this year. All right, some honorable mentions. Let's see, Aquaman, um, Infinity War, and Bumblebee. Bumblebee surprisingly was the best Transformers movie to date. All right, now let's move on to the small screen. TV, The Shop with LeBron James and a slew of others. The reason I liked this show was because I'm not really LeBron James' biggest fan, but after he opened that school and just been very charismatic when it comes to the black community. He definitely earned my respect, but I'm still just not a fan of his athleticism. But that's for another blog. I love this show because you should see a different side of him. Like he's actually speaking some of the thoughts that I talk about within pertaining to the black community. Like athletes kneeling, these NFL owners acting like slave owners with that slave mentality. Like, wow, LeBron's a real dude. All right, now let's move on to literature. First up, books, like regular prose novels, or nonfiction at that. How Not to Get Shot by D.L. Hughley. This was a very, very influential book, from comedian D.L. Hughley, one of my top 10 favorite comedians, basically giving a guide to white people about the black experience, pretty much, in layman's terms. And I loved it. It was funny and very thought provoking as well. As for comics, let's see, Bitterroot by David Walker and Sanford Green. They're famous for doing the Luke Cage run for Marvel a couple years ago. Shattered Grid, Power Rangers Shattered Grid. I really jumped off of the Power Rangers comics for a minute, but then after I heard about this event, this arc, I was back. I was intrigued again. So it was pretty dope. Seeing all the Rangers from different seasons come together to fight Lord Draken, aka the Evil Tommy. It was pretty dope. It was a pretty dope read. And I highly recommend it. Well, all the books that I'm mentioning. And after Shattered Grid, I would give Shiri a mention. Yes, by forgive me if I can't pronounce her name, Nnedi Okorafor. Nnedi Okorafor. Yeah, she wrote Sherry. It's actually pretty dope. Basically it's telling the story of Black Panther's sister. And even though I didn't like Shuri in the comics or when Reginald Hudlin did it, this one really is more so based off of Letitia Wright's Shuri from the movie. So I can respect that. And it was actually a pretty entertaining book. And I hope you all are reading. I hope you all are reading Bitterroot again, Shattered Grid, and Shuri. Go out and get those books and tell them Brother Doug told you. Now let's move on to some music. Man, Black Panther is dominating every category because his soundtrack was actually my favorite album of the year. Produced by Kendrick, of course. It was actually pretty dope. I love the album. Every last track. My favorite track on there would have to be what's my favorite track? Of course, All the Stars. I hope that get nominated, but as well as 10 by Kendrick, 2 Chainz, Schoolboy Q, and some, I forget the African dude's name, but it's more fair songs on the album. That and the one by Georgia Smith. that I am. Oh yeah, and I can't forget the paramedic song from the Bay Area's own SOB. All right, so let's talk about my personal life. Let's see, what did I accomplish this year? I started a company, Idleman Entertainment, based off of my love of Full Metal Alchemist. Finally went horseback riding. Met a new friend named Rusty. I saw my little brother graduate college, Houston Tillotson in Austin, Texas. What are my goals for 2019? Just to reach more people, whether it be on here or on Twitter or Instagram. I just want more followers and more people to see what I can do, and be inspired. Just like some of you inspired me to do what I'm doing. And without you guys watching, there definitely wouldn't be a me. So yeah. So with all that being said, I hope you all have a blessed 2019. Keep subscribing to me because I'm going to be dropping videos left and right. I promise you. I promise you. I don't make promises I can't keep. And also, yeah, just keep on following me, whether on here. I'm also on Twitter and Instagram. I'm heavy on those sites. I'm not as heavy as I was on Facebook as I used to be, but I'm definitely frequent on Twitter and Instagram. So if you guys want to know what I'm doing, Twitter and Instagram. How many times did I say those words? But other than that, what are you guys doing for 2019? Let me know in the comments below. Make sure you like the video, share the video, subscribe, follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. And like always, deuces, and I love y'all.